And we're back with some more Total War Warhammer. One reason why I really want to wipe out the vampire counts is to get rid of all their fucking heroes. They're so annoying. Yeah, I probably should try and swear less. I don't often swear. Actually no, that's a lie. I swear a lot. I'm Italian. I swear a lot. That's aside from the points. Since I've been playing the wars a lot, and just generally this game a lot off camera, I haven't really bothered with this Empire game too much because I'm kind of getting sick of it. Kind of realize that it's a lot easier to actually auto-resolve battles and play them because for whatever reason, when you auto-resolve it, the AI is really good at hunting down the armies. So more often than not, they'll just wipe out the armies completely at the start after the first battle, which is really useful. Oh yeah, we should have had these guys on march stance. That's just the richer. I don't know where our Elector is. He's just full wizard. Pretty good spell. So is that. What does more damage? Can we see the damage? Not on here. No, it kind of bugs me that you can't see the damage. You can with one of the other ones, I'm pretty sure. You can see the duration. Flamestorm is 27 seconds. Let's look at it here. That is quite a cast time. Giant pillar, it does move. There's something to keep in mind. This is only 9 seconds, so... I mean, don't get me wrong, calling down giant meteors is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's nice. But this is low range as well. 150 meters is still a good amount. We'll probably end up getting both of them anyway. We'll start with a Flamestorm though, because AoE is super important. As for our Elector, pretty sure we would have to re-recruit him. Yep, kind of annoying. One thing I haven't done in a while, if I can actually remember, is these officers here. I've got all these lords sitting around, and I've done shit all with them. So that's my bad. I don't think anyone can really be. You can be the Patriarch. What does the Patriarch give us? Winds of Magic Power Reserve. You can be the Patriarch, because that's exactly what we want. Put you there into the Patriarch position. Oh, it's only called Archlector because of this office. I didn't even realize that. So, we've got all these lords here. You are part of an army. You can be the Reichsmarshal. Unit experience. Yeah, it's pretty good. Put you up there. Anything that helps with public order and stuff. I guess. Oh, you can't even be put there. We'll give you Treasurer then. Archlector. Marcus here can be that. And no one can be a Spy Master because they need to be rank 5. Yeah, kind of my bad that I completely forgot about these officers. Here's the title Emperor. Is there any specific rank they need to be? It'd be interesting to see if I could get someone else's Emperor. I assume not, because Karl Franz was the elected Emperor, so... But still, it would be funny. Someone's here. Why are you so upset? Corruption, that'll go down. At -3 per turn, so that's pretty damn good. What armies do you reckon they've got? What's their current strength? 22. So we can probably fight that. You guys are gonna replenish a bit more. 2 more turns, that's all he needs. I want to change you to march stance so you can go a bit further. Not much, but enough to make a difference. Yeah, this army should be able to wipe out the vampire counts. We'll get them, we'll colonize Waldendorf, and that will be this these 2 objectives done. And then from there, it's just straight north. Killing Archaon is gonna be difficult, but we can do it. Gunberg here. What do we need? Need to reduce corruption. I mean, it's not a big deal. Good upgrade there. Just trying to decide what we want with our money here. I want more public order. Just because it's really bad around here. It will be improved once the political instability goes down, but that's still 8 turns of, you know, plus negative 15 or so, so that's kind of bad. We could employ an army to protect it, and these guys could come here. I'm just making sure. Ilhart's pretty good garrison. Altdorf is amazing garrison. We got Demigriff Knights. That's something we never actually got. It's some of the best cavalry in the game, and we aren't really using it. I've kind of prioritized artillery and range units a lot, which is fine. They're both still good. But yeah, I never quite got up to the level of Demigriffs. I can recruit knights somewhere. Because obviously I've got the Empire Knights at the moment, so I'm curious to see where I built... No, I would have those cavalry stables everywhere. I'm kind of thinking out loud here at the moment. Just trying to remember, because I mean... so I just love his campaign map movement. Yeah. Now one thing I am curious to see is, if we kill the Warriors of Chaos, then do the vassals get wiped out as well? Because if so, then that's really good for us, because killing, well, 3 birds with 1 stone, basically. Or, you know, 3 birds with about 2 or 3 armies, because that's probably what it's going to take. The scaling is terrifying. They've got huge armies, and they're everywhere. Same with the Varg. Gas corruption, I don't really want that. Let's get that. The money isn't that important to us.
What does the Emperor bid?
You're still repairing, so you can stay that way. You're marching, and you'll get to there. Corruption around here is pretty bad, but that's fine. You are... No, you can move. I thought he was blocked for a minute there. So, production should keep going down, so pretty good for us. Upgrade you, which will get us more public order, and then we can upgrade the chat room, get even more public order. This army around here, it's very fast moving. We should be fine, right? We do need more melee units here. Well, just 1. I guess we'll get just 1 for now. I mean, he could go around. He could be attacking Britannia here, who's actually pretty strong. For a while, Britannia wasn't looking that strong, but they're doing pretty well now. One disappointment, or one thing that I am disappointed with in this game is you can play the 4-man factions, but that's it. One thing that I like about EU4, for example, sure, you got all your main countries such as, you know, France and England and Ottomans and etc, etc. But you can still play, you know, the tiny, smallest nations and, you know, rise to glory through them. With this, I understand why. Obviously they want to keep it so with skill trees and specific characters and building setups and whatnot. It all feels different. But a lot of the difference that you get, and a lot of the reasons why a game like EU4 is so replayable, is because regardless of the fact of tech trees and unit types, you can play in a completely different scenario and have to deal with different problems and like adapt to them as you go. More okay, an aggression pact. And man, everyone loves us at this point. I haven't even done anything, they just started liking me. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of disappointed about this. It would be awesome to, you know, go and play some tiny little counts. Even players like some of these Norseling tribes up here and try and fight off the Warriors of Chaos. Like stuff like that would be really fun to play as, because of all the different scenarios you could, I mean, at the moment, you can play campaign 5 times for each of the factions, maybe a bit more with different difficulties and different leaders, but changing the leader like isn't gonna really do too much. Like we can't even make it at the moment. So we'll just sit at the edge here. We have vision in there, so we can see there's a small army. Probably same with you. Yep. We'll sit him just on the edge there for now. Then next turn we'll go kill him. Hopefully that will get rid of their heroes. But yeah, like, can you imagine? I don't know, playing as Bastone or something. I know you can play Britannia in the multiplayer campaign. I could be wrong there, don't quote me on that. but from my understanding you can. Yeah, it'd be good to like place these guys right down the south here and work your way up into the sort of middle of all this chaos up here. So that would be really interesting to play with, but you can't really do it. I'm sure there's mods for it. Thankfully mod support is always something that's really well supported in these kind of games, which is good. I'm going to get income. These won't be border provinces for too much longer. That's the sort of plan here. And one thing I do know is, obviously we can't, for example, occupy Dwarven or Orcish settlements, but say, for example, if this, if Crackterman down here was sacked, can we colonize it? Because it does specifically say that we can't occupy them, but I don't think it says you can't settle on them.
So
That's the next time that we're going to do that. Okay. This might actually be the video where we finally get rid of the vampire counts. I hope it is. Oh, okay, so they burnt Caribberg to the ground. I might want to go recolonize that, get this whole province set up. Beastmans, let's get you some defensive things. Never mind, we don't have enough money. So scratch that. Yeah, we're at turn 124, which is way too much. We should have, I wouldn't say won by now, but should be a lot closer than we are.
I will hear your petition, but
I'm guessing you want peace? Absolutely not. I don't care that you're giving me that much money. I will earn that in interest by the time it matters, I guess. That wasn't a very well worded or well phrased sentence. But I think I got Sigvold as well. God, I can't fight Sigvold. He's too good of a character. He's so amazing. I love Sigvold. He's my favorite character in this game.
the celestial college.
What do you want? Military alliance? Absolutely. Sure thing, Areno. We can maybe see if we can get another confederation.
Friends of the Empire.
You want military access? Absolutely. Everybody loves me. Such a nice guy. Like the Blorg space. Yeah. Swords out of Hearts of Iron 4. It looks a lot better. I didn't play too much of Hearts of Iron 3. Purely because it's a really confusing game, and I understood what I had to do. It's just I couldn't do it well. And there's a lot of the problems that people have with Paradox games. You can sort of you can wash in, like, okay, so he's doing this because of this, etc., etc. But killed one engineer. It really bugs me. Okay, we can do it just like that. Okay, we're gonna ask Lecter back. Leadership, public order. We're not going to be fighting any more humans. At that point, I'm not going to bother to explain it too much more. You are... Alright, you're my vassal. I forgot I did that. We get a confederation with you.
It is good to see.
Yes, we can. We get those 3 or 2 provinces? Is that a border there? Yes, it is. Okay, so we'd get three regions, or 3 provinces, I guess, which is pretty darn good. We could probably also
By Sigma's
join
will,
confederation with
come
them.
in peace.
We'll give that a minute. Let's charge these armies in here, and he can't quite make it. That's disappointing. He was so close. You can get to Eschen though. This battle, we are going to have to set up siege equipment. So we'll get battering rams and... No, just 2 siege towers. Because one thing to keep in mind, as it says there, the ×2, for each siege tower, you get 2. That's one thing I didn't pay attention to before, so... we'll continue the siege for now.
Raise your weapons.
They don't have any armies. Hopefully you didn't see that pop up. Yes, I'm downloading the RuneScape game. Having a look at it. Apparently it's good, which was surprising to say the least. But figure I'll go give it a try. I was a big RS player back in the day, way back in the day, mind you. But still, interested to go check it out. So that should be enough to do with the public order around there, just in time because Rebellion was quite close. Right, you're my vassal. You're not a very good vassal. You know what I need to do? I need to set a war coordination. That's one thing I didn't pay too much attention to. Unfortunately, and this is what bugs me. Well, not bugs me, but I think it's more of an oversight. So having this war coordination thing is pretty good. I like it. So we can just set a random province up there. But one thing that I do want to do is because, okay, the Warriors of Chaos are running around here. That's who I want to fight. But I can't target them because they're a horde. Which is kind of an issue because now at the moment, and they do respond to these pretty well. So at the moment, he's what? He's going to charge up here into like right into the depths of all those armies. It's not too good. And that was another thing while I was playing the Warriors of Chaos. I had the train of thought in my head, but I've lost it. Something about setting the war goals. Right, so you can't force people to settle, like your vassals and stuff to settle. Maybe you can. I'm not sure. I might have just missed it while playing the game. I'm not too sure, but it seems like you couldn't set it, which is really disappointing because when I was playing the Chaos, I'm like, okay, I got this vassal, like go colonize all this, you know, get really strong, and he didn't do it, which was kind of disappointing. Alright, next turn, I assume he's going to have walls in their capital as well, so it might not be this episode that we actually take out the vampire counts. Would have been nice, but we can't, and taking all that attrition is really annoying. Yeah, we're going to fight him now. Kind of rushed in there, which was my bad. There's a lot of units here. And we have taken attrition, so our army's pretty weak. Let's see if we can retreat. Yeah. I think retreating there was a much smarter move. We will get this army here as backup. That's what we need. Yeah, those Warriors of Chaos armies. Look how big he is on the map. That's a bug. Hang on. He's not supposed to be that big. I think a few episodes ago, you saw Kolek. Maybe you didn't see that. Maybe that was when I was recording those Chaos videos. Yeah, I don't think you guys saw that. But yeah, when you see the characters that big on the campaign map, I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Because obviously they're not supposed to be that big. Granted, it's a hilarious bug. I fucking love it. But yeah, it's just it's not game breaking, obviously. The only concern you have is maybe if there's a hero just around there and you're trying to assassinate him, you can't quite click on him. Midnight is still under siege. I'm surprised they hadn't. Okay, I don't think it's too important. T-snatchers have been destroyed. Cool. Is he still really big? Yeah, look at him. The giant eagle man. Praise be unto him. I know he's got a name. I don't know what it is. Sarthorol. I'm not going to remember that, but yeah. Pretty funny bug. I like it. How long? 2 more turns until we can do that. We'll do continue siege. Now this army here. Taken a lot of attrition. We'll put you there for now, and we're going to set him in the encamp stance. This man here. Can we colonize this? Let's see. We cannot. Okay, so that answers my question. We'll do nothing, and we'll have him just to defend this other army here. Even if he does move this army over to Eschen, which has a pretty decent garrison considering the buildings, because they've gotten the Grave Watcher watchtower thingamajigs. Oh, public order is so close to being fixed. One more turn, it will be fixed. So that's that. Mindenheim is still under siege, apparently, which it doesn't matter to me. I can't defend it regardless, so public order will be improved when I do that, and getting the guardhouse would be good as well. Because I don't want to protect these provinces, so just for the sake of defending them. I mean, Hergigas doesn't even have that big of a garrison. I'm surprised. I feel like it should be more considering we've got level 3 walls. Oh, so that's Ostermark. Right, there's a bit of a gap in the territories. Yeah, you can't. Oh, hang on a minute. Have I just made myself look like an idiot? You can still click on them. I think it's only because the lords are there. Right, okay. I'm an idiot. Okay. Everyone attack Archaon. Let's see if this works. If we get everyone to attack him, or at least set the war goal on him, let's see if they actually do something. I doubt they will, but it'd be nice if they did. I'm a complete idiot, I completely overlooked that. Obviously as the Warriors of Chaos, you can't quite do that, but that's fine. I know who these guys are. Let's see if we can go talk to them. What is their flag? I didn't mean to click over there. Talia, these guys here. They're happy with us.
You have a proposal?
We'll set up a trade agreement, which is obviously good for us. Military access, they're happy to do. And defensive alliance. It was at medium, but now it's at low, which is weird considering we just gave each other military access. I'm thinking maybe because it's like a backstab type thing, because obviously you can just do that whenever you want. I'm thinking that maybe because you can do that anytime you want, they get scared if you share military access, because you can just march in there anytime without getting the relationship penalty from walking into other people's territories. Have to see. Yeah. Oh, he's going to attack our army up there. I can see it. We'll just retreat again. Kind of annoying that we're, you know, getting pushed away by just one army, but we should be able to do it now once we get those two armies to the south of the... Oh my god. This Warriors of Chaos army is actually pushing pretty far south. I should be wary of that. What is the time? 2:30, okay. I just gotta keep an eye on the time because I've got stuff to do today, as per usual. Oh, I hate having... I want to sit inside all day and play more Overwatch. I would post it on my video, but it's not very, it is technically a strategy game. It's a team-based strategy game, but it doesn't really fit in with, like, the channel. This is more going to be, like, grand strategy and traditional strategy as opposed to team strategy. Ooh, that's a nice follower. Eternia has integrated Bastogne. They're actually doing pretty well with their confederations. I know I should be more aggressive with mine, but I figure there's no point because I'm not going to be able to defend them. So I figured just sort of like screw it. So you've got that, which is a pretty cool buff. Casualty replenishment rate plus 3%. I don't know how good that will actually be. It's not even for the army that needs to replenish. Alright, Castle Drakenhof has no walls that I can see. Garrison is ginormous.
I am the supreme patriarch.
Could give it a few more turns until we attack.
Yes, that will do.
We can't even make it all the way over there, so we're just in camp for now. Why cannot we not make it all the way over there? Who knows? Well, set them up to replenish for now. This army... You know what you can do? Go colonize Oldenhof here. Armies will be pretty vulnerable, because of the attrition we would have been taking. In terms of buildings, we'll just see if we can level up straight away. Yeah, so Arcane's all the way over here. He's level 20. Oh, he starts off on level 20. That's impressive and scary at the same time. Right. Chaos is gonna... Okay, we'll end the turn there. We'll end the video there. I think I'm halfway through this turn, which is my bad. Or we're about to end it, so it's at the end of that next episode. So, alright, now, I promise, like straight up Terminator guarantee, we will wipe out the vampire counts next episode. You have my word. So, join me next time when I do that. We're actually gonna do it. Alright, I'll see you guys then.